Let's take a look at the blast door. On the series, they have the huge blast door that comes down from the top and down to the bottom to prevent anybody from, getting through there and shoot people that are inside the control room here. So what we do, got a button over here on the table, which actually operates the door. You press it, doors come down. It actually works. It's animated scenery, or well, not animated, but controlled. The gate room is always often used as a basketball court to level the show. So, yeah, that's always fun. I like to bring an arena in just to abuse them every once in a while because I just feel like it. Yeah, open the blast door back up. Gate is done. Close the iris. I love closing the iris. Open the iris. Well, gotta press it right. There's an emergency iris override too, which is right here. It actually works. That's just in case aliens come through. And a lot of times, the buttons just don't function as well as I think they should. Okay, let's go back in here. Well, let's take the shortcut. It's a lot easier. I have a teleporter. Alright. When activating this switch right here, it will dial that sequence of numbers there, or address, Chulak. It'll dial it accurately because two of us actually study that very well enough to know that the dialing sequence. And Abydos. Let's dial Abydos. Okay, Abydos is set to... Well, I don't know why that chair's there. Let me try to move it out of the way. Ah, crap, I activated that. Bad thing about getting all this stuff in the same way here. Move this chair out of the way right quick. This chair's just getting in the way. Okay, Abydos is set to dial. All we have to do is press this red switch. And we probably won't hear it now, but there is... Probably the parrot will say Chevron 1, 2, 3 through 7 encoded and locked and all that. But he never really does anymore. Chevrons are locking. It spins both ways. I had to script this, of course, because it's not normal for anything to actually work without scripting it in Halo, right? It's kind of fun. Would have added more addresses, but I just never finished the map. Lazy, I guess. And it doesn't stay open the whole 28 minutes thing because an average game, if you don't set the time right, it won't last that long anyway. So I made it close within a period of maybe 1 or 2 minutes, so it's quicker. Yeah, probably the parrot's not going to say anything right now. He'll say it whenever I try to dial Chulak in a little while. Yep. I'm going to go around. At one particular time, I did have each one of these chevron lockers animate, which where they would, every time they locked, it would lock in a certain position. But then I studied the show more and found that only the top one moved. When it dialed home, the last one right there, and that comes out and it can kill you. I never did get that the way I wanted it to, but it serves its purpose. Hey, what's up? Yeah, so the gate is active. The aliens are coming. Let's close that iris. Prevent them from getting in. Alright, so there's blast doors, there's that, that's blast door 2. Let's go in here and set it to dial. What was it? Chulak I was going to dial next. That's the address for Chulak. It's got a little dude standing there in the second one and the triangle. And I forgot what they are because I haven't watched SG-1 in years. This map was made years ago during SG-1 when it was on. So I've set it to dial Chulak next. We open the iris back up here. Wait for the gate to go off. Dang chairs coming out of nowhere. I was having a problem with that before where it would just spawn if I moved it out of the way. Yeah, it's supposed to be right there. All these chairs can be set in just like the other one. I think the gate is closed. And it does make a sound, a closing sound if you're near it. It's just not loud enough. And there is an animation that happens to make it look like it's closing. That's dialing Chulak. Let's go near the gate here. Watch it more close as it dials the chevrons. And even stand in the event horizon and make it kill us.
Chevron 1 engaged.
There it goes, Polly. Good. He sounded more like Walters while I used him. See, they're locking at the top. I think I fixed this later. I couldn't remember if they locked in the sides or the actual top, but I think it's the top. Yeah.
Chevron 3 engaged.
See, it actually dials the actual sequence too. I'm saying actually too much. If you watch them, I like to watch it rotate like it did in the show. It's awesome.
Chevron 4 engaged.
And it goes back and forth. Took a lot of watching to get this done.
Chevron 5 engaged.
Or from what I think is right, it's probably wrong. Somebody out there could correct me if they want to. I don't really care.
Chevron 6
Never going to release this anyway because I don't feel as though it's multiplayer material to work for that. Close quarter combat probably, yeah, but I don't know if anybody actually plays Halo CE anymore. I only did this because when Reach came out, I just decided, well, might as well.
Chevron 7.
Yeah, and it killed us because we were too close to the swoosh. Love that. It's awesome. So, die, devil. Okay, and that's pretty much the gate function. Yeah, you can get behind it, jump through it, and all that cool stuff. And gates. Yeah, clearance. Where's Captain Keys at? I have him on here somewhere, I thought. And this is the little shaft in which you can... I was going to put a ladder in here to crawl up to the top, and it was going to have like a whole top section, like walking outside and outside the SGC, but I never did that either because I'm lazy. A lot of nights staying up trying to figure out how to do this the right way. Where is Captain Keys at? That little bastard. He's supposed to be spawning. Oh crap, I must have screwed something up. He was doing it a while ago whenever I was testing out the video. Or maybe he's hiding. Let's go find Mr. Captain Keys. Okay, well, this door comes down too, if I can stand in front of it right. Gotta stand down and look down a little bit to make it work. That seals off that section, so people have to walk around whenever they were battling you or whatever. This, I don't know what this room really is on the show. It's just one of those, like Daniel Jackson's office probably. But not right here, but on a different level. Because, you know, they just reuse the set for each level, all 28 levels of the SGC. Okay. Activate another door so we can watch the not so much hog drop in the over here in this area. And I did away with the server pressed stuff. I only use that whenever we're doing a type of multiplayer so people know that the button is pressed to see if it's being pressed to the other person. Yep, anvil drop. That's what controls it. It's a nice little trick, but I never could get it to work every single time, so I never trusted it. 1 minute remaining. Crap, I just ran into a chair. That's a bad thing about these chairs too when I create it. Well, everything is spawning down there is beyond me. That doesn't usually happen. I don't understand. But yeah, those things hurt. Let's go back up here. Keys is just not going to spawn, I guess. They probably screwed something up somewhere. Yeah, well, let's go downstairs. I don't know what I'm doing up here anyway. 30 seconds left of this, and that's all I'm going to record anyway. So I'm trying to remember anything that I'm leaving out. Took care of the gate. Yeah, nice little gate. Got that. Blast doors. I even at one time had Marines where whenever the gate would activate, they would run and sit and crouch toward the gate. It was pretty cool.
Game over.
Okay, well that's this level. That's all I'm going to record of it because it's not really much. Well, hope you enjoyed that. Catch you later.